Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are coming back, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. Okay, today's video is going to be more on how to make labels for your products. Labels that you will be putting on your jars, bottles, whatever you have, whatever product you have. I am going to be giving you guys a couple of tips and tricks. Do stay till the end of the video so you guys can see each and every single step that you are going to need to take to do this and get this done on your own. You can also do business cards, all the stuff, but it's going to be really, really easy. I'm going to show you guys a very easy way to where you don't have to order from a company, because a lot of the times you have to order a certain minimum to where you guys can't just order like 5, 6, 10, 15, 20. You have to order like 100 or even more than that. And let's face it, a lot of us do not have the budget to be putting out there for different products that we have. Let's say if you're running your small business, for those of you who are starting your small business, which I am one of those, that I am starting my small business. I did just purchase my LLC too. So yeah, I am doing the steps and I am showing you guys the steps that I'm taking and what I am doing, what I'm figuring out. So if you guys want to follow along and go on my journey with me, feel free to subscribe. Also like this video, it will be very helpful. Okay, so you see the jars and everything, or bottles, whatever you have, whatever product you are going to be selling. I'm going to show you guys an example of what I'm going to be doing and everything. I'm going to show you guys an example of how to do it step by step. Very cheap, very easy. Okay, so let's get started. This is a jar that I'm using for the body butters. I did just order these. They did just come in. So as you can see right here, I'm going to show you guys. Let me get this. I'm going to have to disinfect these. So right now, yeah, I'm going to get like fingerprints all over it. Okay, so you see the jar. You close it. Okay, so what I'm going to be showing you guys how to do is get these done. I did not make them with my logo because as an example to you guys and everything, you guys could just imagine, you know, basically I'm doing this so you guys can imagine your logo, your name, your design for your business. Okay, so we are going to be making these. Normally you will not make them. These are just examples of like what you can do, right? You print them out. So I'm going to show you guys what you're going to do. I also did little designs. I just did a couple of little cute ones and everything, so you guys can just kind of get a hint of what you can put on yours. Because if you guys are just starting your small business, you know, we can get those ideas, and yeah, it'll be all very helpful. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to make a print. So you're going to get your logo, you're going to get your design, whatever you want on your label, okay? So now you're going to take that. And if you have a printer, if you do have a printer, good. If you don't, there's always a library. I know that right now during the pandemic, right now libraries are doing free prints, plus there's also schools, there's also Kinko's, there's many places and everything where you can go and make copies, okay, for really cheap. So what you want to do is that you want to gather up your logo. You want to make sure you have like at least 10, 20 of these, because you are going to want to load the printer. Now I'm going to go right now and show you guys how to load the printer so that you guys can print them out. You're going to need more than just one of your labels, depending on whatever label you want. And then I'm going to show you guys here the next step, what you're going to do. Okay, let's go load that. Okay, so yeah, this is my printer right here. Okay, so I am going to turn it on. And then what I did do, I'm going to show you guys what I did right here. I did load them. As you can see right here, I loaded them. Okay, that's the size of label that I want right there. Actually, it's supposed to be a label for one of the products. I'm just showing you guys, I just wrote on it and everything, but this is actually what I want because I do want it to be a circle. You can also do squares, you could do whatever you want. Now what I did was that I loaded them onto the printer, you know, where it starts the page, and then it's going to go down, and you can print this on like sticky like sticker paper. I just did regular paper just to show you guys an example of how to do it so you guys can know how to do it, and then you guys get your own, you know, small business running and without having to worry about ordering and ordering. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this and I am going to get a print. So let's wait for this to like print it out. Okay, so there is our print right there, and let's go back to, okay, welcome back. Okay, so now that you guys already got those prints, you're just gonna print them out, but you are gonna want to print them out in sticker paper or clear sticker paper, depending on whatever paper, however you want your label to come out. If you want them to come out white, if you want them to come out clear, however you want them, however you choose, they are your labels. Do what you want. Okay, now what we are going to do is I'm going to show you guys what I did. Okay, so I took a measuring tape. It does not have to specifically be a fabric measuring tape. You grab your jar, depending on what size you want, you will measure it. So right here, as we can see, it's 2 inches, a little bit more than 2 inches. Okay, so we do from one side to the other side. Okay, and you guys can see that it is a little bit more than 2 inches, but it is about 2 inches. Okay, so now what I did was, where does it show? Okay, oh, here we go. Okay, so what you're gonna need is you're gonna need to go either to your Michaels or Hobby Lobby. I went to Hobby Lobby. I got these. This one costed $13.99, and you're gonna want to get whatever size you need. You're going to want to get it just a little bit smaller, so then that way it doesn't fit all around the top of your jar. And then also for the sides, you guys could do square and or circle. You measure, you decide what size you want. This video is mostly showing you guys on the example of what I am doing and help make your guys' life easier for your guys' small business to succeed. Okay. So now I got these are actually these. Okay, these are stampers. You know how you see like the hole punches and everything? So these ones are just a little bit bigger. So I got the 2. You saw I measured my jar, and then I also got a 1.5. Now what you are going to see is the number on here. I don't know if you can see it. It's just there, 1.5. That's 1.5 inches. Now the one that I did was the one that I got for these size jars, the 4-ounce jars. I got the 2-inch. Okay, so now you have to make sure that you measure your jar so that you can know that you got the exact right one. Okay, so now what we did, going back to our prints, so I printed them out. They are kind of sloppy. This is just an example of, I'm showing you guys what you guys could do. But now this paper, I did it just regular paper because I didn't want to waste one of my sticker papers, because I am doing the clear sticker paper. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to do the prints. Now, and what you're going to do is that with the hole punch, as you can see, it has a hole right there. And then it like, you're going to be able to like press right here. So it's going to like punch out a hole exactly that size, not the size of the gray one. I thought it was going to be the size of the gray, but actually no, it's the size of the white around the gray. That's the size that it's going to punch out at the bottom. Now, as you can see right here, it has this little plastic thing right here that will catch your punches after you like it will catch the paper that you punch out right after you punch it out, so then that way you don't drop it, it doesn't get stained. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you don't want to do it up, you know, basically like this. You don't want to do that because then you don't see what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You don't. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you face it like this and you put it upside down and then you put it into the punch. Then that way you know exactly where, you can see exactly where the punch is going to come out. Now also, one thing that I recommend is that when you get these, do not do it softly. I know you're supposed to do it kind of like you're supposed to do gently and press. No, if you're going to do punching of paper, you are going to want to do it just a little bit harder, a little bit faster. Don't do it slow. Don't do it like really soft. You're going to want to sit there. You're going to want to do it like this. And then you're going to want to press hard. Like you're going to want to punch it out. Okay. Because I'm going to show you guys what's going to happen if you guys do it slowly. If you guys do it slowly, these are perfect though. They're very sharp and everything like that. And in order to resharpen them, you have to slice a couple of sheets of aluminum foil. It'll resharpen these. Okay, so you could just keep reusing them. If you think they're losing their sharpness, just go get some aluminum foil, just punch through it a couple of times and it's resharpened. Okay, just like new. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, I'm just gonna show you guys an example right here. So if you do it softly, gently, gonna do it, but it's gonna kind of like hesitate a little bit, right? So as you can see right there, I'm gonna show you guys the size that came out. So that right there, I got it so that the label can go on 4-ounce jar, just like that. You see that? So as you can see, it covers, but it's not covering everything, right? So it doesn't look tacky. It doesn't look neat. It is very, very neat. It's very pretty. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys cutting out a design. Ooh. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a design. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a design, how you're gonna cut it out. Basically, you're gonna print them out, and you might wanna cut down with the scissors so you can be able to reach with the punch correctly. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in and you're gonna make sure that you got it perfectly exactly where you want it, and then you're gonna punch it out quick. Okay, so basically you're gonna press quick. So after you do that press quick and everything, you're gonna bring out your label. You're gonna pull it out. Well, let me open this. You're just gonna bring it out, and you have your product sticker ready. Now, the reason it came out like this is because I chose to put the stickers, I chose to put the pictures in there, so it basically traced it. But what you're gonna do is that you're gonna make sure that none of the lines are visible when you do this. Okay, so it can look more professional for your small business. So it can look, you know, your labels, everything. This right here, it will not be the correct size for that because it is just way too big unless you want to cut the top and cut the bottom. But then again, also, if you want to do square ones for your front and everything, like I said, you could do this with white sticker paper, whatever kind of sticker paper you want, even clear sticker paper, so you can have those clear labels so that people can actually see the product that you have inside the jar and make it look more pretty and attractive for the client. Okay, unless you want to do smaller ones and you just put it in the front. As you can see, that is the 1.5 inch label. And now imagine it if it was clear and then your product is, you know, colorful. It's going to look really pretty with your name, label, everything. Even if it's square, they're still going to be able to see through. They're going to see your name. They're going to see the product, the instructions, whatever you want to put on there, your logo, the name of the product, everything. And it'll look a lot more professional. Okay, so yeah, so these are called, give me a second, craft tools. Yep, they're called Circle Punch. You can see it right there. It's called a Circle Punch. This one is 1.5 inches. Like I said, in order to get the shape and everything, you could get whatever you want. They also have hearts. They have butterflies. They have different designs depending on how and what you want. If you guys want other different designs and everything, I just started off with the circles because, like I said, I am also starting a small business. I am new to this whole business thing. So as I'm going, as I'm learning, as I'm figuring stuff out, I am going to be making videos. So if you want to follow me on my journey and starting my new business and launching my store, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to like this video if you find it helpful. If you know someone who is starting their own small business, feel free to forward this video to them to be helpful. Okay, because we all know that not all of us have the budget to be spending on, you know, tons of labels, like 100 labels of 100. Maybe sometimes you just want to start off with like 10, 10, 10, 10, or 5, 5, 5, depending on what you have the budget for. You don't want to go and spend all this money, and a lot of us do not have the budget to be going out and spending this type of money on different labels, each one and everything. And what if there's a mistake or anything? It's gonna hurt trying to like go in, reorder it, and then on top of that, the delivery time, the processing time, it's just good. No. These, you get them in the same day, right in the moment, and you got them. You know they're gonna be right because you are doing it. You are the one that's fixing it. And yeah, it's perfect size. And if you want to do the circles on the side, or if you want to do the squares, your choice. But this is just what I'm doing. I'm doing circles. It is a lot easier for me at the moment. And I will be going back. I'm doing other square ones, but I'm doing that with a paper cutter, or scissors. Okay, either way, square, You could do with paper cutter and or scissors. But the circle ones, it's just kind of like a hassle going around and around and around. So what you want to do is just punch that out and you got your labels. Okay, hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that comment, hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions and I will get back to you. Okay, you guys have a good day.